Let's see if we can do better than last time out, survive the first lap and bring home a good result. Hey guys, and welcome along to another video. If this is your first time here and you like watching all sorts of GT Sport related stuff, subscribe now and click the bell icon so you get notified of every video I upload and you don't miss a thing. Today's video is the next video in our Beginner to Winner series, so make sure you stay tuned to the very end of the video to see where I eventually finish and to see whether I make any progress. So, let's get into it. Lights out, we're off then. So I get a much better start than before, mainly because I keep my foot on the throttle, which is something I didn't manage to do last time out. We qualified in third this time. Look at all those people there on the radar. We're going to abuse the track limits here like we all have to be quite honest. And we're going to have the run down to turn number 2. We've got someone down the inside of us here. I'm not going to fight it. Break down into turn number 2, because for those who remember last time out, I had an absolute nightmare on the first corner and we had to battle all the way back. So the tactics for this are just back to normal. Try and be as conservative as possible on the first lap or two. Let the field all pan out and we're going to see if we can bring home a top 5 finish in this one. Things are looking good at the moment. As I say, qualified in third, we're still in third, 2/3 round the lap, and a bit of a gap is building up to the chasing pack behind. The two guys up in front here are both A+ ranked drivers, the Brit in first there, and the Italian in second. So I'm not going to push massively hard and ruin my race to keep up with these guys. As you can see, I'm starting to short shift slightly, because race C's, they're a longer race here, so I think I can gain an advantage by keeping it consistent and making up some places in the pits. So starting lap number 2 here, you can see they're side by side going to the first corner. That's not what you want here. Cones flying everywhere. The Brit picks up a penalty and he has been overtaken there by the Italian, so we're just going to sit in their slipstream here, let them battle it out, and we hopefully we'll be able to save even more fuel here. Going to go a bit deep, a bit of a tap there, nothing major, but I'm going to let him go. I don't want any part of that. I don't want to be hitting him or anything like that. I don't want to be passing that way. Unfortunately, what that has done is dropped us back a little bit into the clutches of the Belgian in 4th. Again, I'm going to ride the curves a little bit there, but as I say, again, if he makes a move on me, I'm thinking of the long game here. I'm thinking of getting to A+, so I'm not going to fight it too much. We're going to rejoin the action now on the 3rd lap, so a lap up ahead. Something has gone wrong with the Brit up in front, or sorry, the Italian up in front. I thought it was the Brit there. But he's lost all sorts of time, so I'm going to have to go up the inside of him here because I've got people chasing me. I'm going to get this corner a bit wrong, so he's going to chuck it straight back up the inside in the Red Bull Mobile corner, coming down the start-finish straight. Somebody else fancies a bit now. Although I've got his slipstream, I'm keeping my eye here on the radar. Oh, is he still there? I keep my eye too much on the radar. I go too wide and I actually hit the barrier. So 3rd's going to go, 4th's going to go, and 5th is going to go. We're going to find ourselves all the way down in 6th place. That is really, really not what I wanted. It's not disastrous, but it's not exactly what I wanted. Oh, and then we've got a guy who fancies a bit. He chucked it up the inside there. He turns me a little bit. The fellow Brit there, but no harm done, I suppose. And we find ourselves in 6th place. But now that we're in the middle of the pack, my eye is firmly on that radar in the centre of the screen, because I do not want to get punted off and lose a load of driver points. Miraculously, 3 laps later, we're still running line astern. I haven't been punted off. There's been no dives from the Brit behind, which is all good, and nobody seems to have made a mistake up in front. Saying that, I run wide and miss the apex and slide down the opposite camber there, but this is going to be our in lap. I've been trying to save fuel as much as I can. I've been trying to stay with the guy in 5th whilst trying to keep the guy in 7th behind us, so our fuel saving ability has been dictated by those around us. But either way, this is our in lap. The Brit there thinks he's got a run on us, and again that just means that I'm going to keep my eye on the radar here. It would be a bit silly if he's coming in, as he's just lost us both time there, but never mind. Let's see how we've got on with the fuel saving. So, new boots on and topped up with fuel, and we're actually inside someone. I don't know who that is, but we're going to come out in, I think, 8th place. Yeah, so 8th place, so we haven't actually lost any places because 2 people didn't pit in. They're going a lap longer than us, and we still come out behind the German and the Brit. So all in all, not too bad, as the Brit gets a little bit sideways on the way out there. But now this is the second part of the stint. I've got enough fuel, I can open up the taps. So let's see if we can make up some positions. So we've rejoined the action here, starting lap number 11, and keep your eyes up ahead here. There's going to be a yellow flag and somebody's come a cropper. It's another Brit there. Not what you need on lap 11 of 13, or to be honest, on any lap of any race. But either way, we're up to 5th place now, but that just confirms why I like my style and strategy when it comes to races. I don't like being extremely racy. To be honest, I'm more of a tactical kind of person, tactical kind of driver, staying within my limits slightly, because I just think the risk of me losing it all just absolutely kills me. I think once I get up to A+, and I know we will get there, and I have a cushion in A+, then I can start being a bit more aggressive, and then we can really push on to see if we can challenge some of the big boys. But at the moment on the journey still, I just can't justify losing 1,000 points when we are so close to the goal now. So if I'm just going to sit behind these guys, so be it. If either of them makes a mistake, or I can pressure them into a mistake, then happy days. But starting lap number 12 now, 2 more laps to go. Let's see if anything changes, or if we're going to hang on to our 5th place. So we've fast forwarded now to the final lap of the race. We're just going to discard of this Spanish back marker here. Wow, he must have had a bit of a nightmare to get lapped there. But what you can see is that we've caught right up to the battling pair in 3rd and 4th there, the German and the Brit that we came out just behind in the pits earlier. But as much as I'm concentrating on them in front, they're actually backing me into the Brit behind, the guy who we almost came into contact with and almost lost a place to when we were coming into the pit. So as you can see, these guys are battling. This is not the quickest way around the circuit. I'm having to get out the throttle here to not hit them all the time, keeping an eye in the rear view mirror. That Brit is getting closer and closer. Now I tell you now, I am not losing this 5th place after all that. So if he tries to make a move, and I think he is, as I run a little bit wide, here we go. In identical circumstances before, he's alongside us now. I'm going to flip to the radar. I'm going to brake as late as I can, give him as much space as possible, get on the power as soon as I can, hang it around the outside, still get on the power early, and we've managed to just about hang on to that 5th place, and we're going to cross the line, yes, to grab that 5th. So really happy to hang on with that 5th place. So as our 5th place is confirmed there, we almost lost it then. We're really happy to hang on to that one. Let's have a look at how it's affected our driver rating. So our driver rating now is 45,971. So we're just over 4,000 points away from our goal. We're so close, but it feels so far. But we're going to keep pushing, and we will get there. I'm absolutely sure of it. But until then, this is the end of the video, guys. As always, thank you so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, please hit that like button and make sure you're subscribed to the channel if you haven't already. Thanks again so much for watching, guys, and I will see you in the next one. Cheers.